I know what you're all thinking when I say Wycombe Wanderers. Akinfenwa. Yes, today is going to be a great match. And what's even better, Kevin Nugent was sacked earlier this week. I am buzzing if you can't tell already. Wycombe are an outside team in the playoffs. They're, I believe, 3 points behind 7th spot. We just lost 3 days ago on Friday to Exeter City, which, if we just put our chances away, just like every single game under Kevin Nugent, we could have won that game, but I heard that the first half was very, very poor. I'd like to apologize for uploading the Barnet FC versus Luton at the Hive game like 6 days late, because the next day I went on vacation and the hotel didn't have great Wi-Fi, so I was stuck uploading it when I got back. I'm sorry about that. Today, finally the fans of Barnet FC can sing Rossi Eames' Black and Amber May. It's going to be absolutely buzzing at the Hive. Unfortunately, we're not playing for much, but I'd like to see the youngsters and how Rossi Eames can do, because although couldn't be the first team manager, I think he could put a shift in, and if he can prove himself in the last 4 games and get enough points, I think he's up for a shot of getting a chance of being the first team coach. I understand that there's talks of Martin Allen coming back once again. Not once, not twice, but not even 3 times. For the 4th time. I would like Martin Allen back. At first I thought he was a snake, but we need him back. We're kind of in a bit of a dilemma here. It's about 1:40 now, and I'm walking to the tube right now. Kickoff's at 3 o'clock, but the lineups will be out in about 20 minutes, and I'll get back to you then. Come on, you bees. The team news is out. We got Jamie Stevens in goal, Harry Taylor at right back, Charlie Clough and Ricardo Santos at center back, Elliot Johnson at left back. On the right, we got Mauro Valetti. The 3 center mids are Curtis Weston, Jack Taylor, and Fumnaya Shamaton. Left mid is Jamal Campbell-Rice, with John Akindi leading the line. Sam Akindi, John Akindi's brother, is on the bench today. It'd be great to see him come on and see the spark. Come on, you bees. Kickoffs in about 15 minutes. I'm going 3-0 Barnet. I don't know, I just feel really confident. Come on, you bees. Hey guys, so first, before I talk about the game, I'd like to apologize for no halftime talk. I was getting a burger and the line took too long and I just barely made kickoff for the second half, so I'd like to apologize for that. And for the game, as for that penalty, I was sitting in West Stand Block E. I was one of the closest fans to the scene and highest up, so I could see all the different really angles, and I can guarantee you 100% that I believe that wasn't a penalty. And it's possible on the replay when it comes out, when Barnet published it on YouTube, that I could be wrong, but I personally saw it from my view. It was not a penalty. But today, I want to stay away from the negatives because there's many positives to talk about. Actually, let me speak one more negative. Jamal Campbell-Rice, he's a class player, but I have to admit, I believe that was his worst game of the season. He gets the ball and he's very technical and he can beat a player and he's doing it, and when he does it, it's quality, but every single time he gets the ball, he wants to take someone on, and half the time he loses the ball, they're counterattacking the other way. If he gets the ball, he can't just always try and beat him, or they're gonna know that. If you whip in some crosses, which he didn't do today, if you whip in some crosses, then they don't know what you're gonna do. They don't know if they should jump up and block the cross and you blow right by him, or you try and blow by him and they think you're gonna try and blow by him and you just cross it in. And Johnny Kindy's in the box. You have Johnny Kindy as your striker. That is a tall striker who likes to win headers. That's a perfect time to whip and cross it. Although Tom the Champion is a very class player in the middle and keeps it under control, and he does a very good defensive shift, but when we're trying to go forward, I feel as if he slows things down a bit, and it's very frustrating as a fan when you get the ball and it's promising and he slows it down and plays it back to the center back or plays it back to the goalie, and we all know Jimmy Stevens can't kick a ball for his life. He won't go short, all he wants to do is hoof it and it goes out of bounds. So that's what I think Jack Taylor and Chris Weston are very strong with. When they get the ball, they're immediately looking forward. If it's not on, then they'll turn around just like Tom the Champion. But they're always looking to move that ball quickly because they know we got Jamal Campbell-Rice, Mauro Valletti, Johnny Kindy, and I believe that's what the good partnership is. I think Watson is a very, very strong player in the middle of the park. But as of right now, other than Jamal Campbell-Rice's lack of a performance today, I don't know who you can really drop. Mauro Valletti maybe, but how Akinola, Tom the Champion, Brian Watson, they're going to get back in the team. And Michael Nelson, I mean, yes, we allowed 2 goals, but today one of them was from half field, which was an absolute great goal. You know what? Barnet fans got to respect that because we personally didn't do much wrong in allowing that goal, but they had an absolutely wonderful strike from very, very far out, and I respect that deeply. Finally, I'd like to appreciate and give my thanks to Ross Eames. He's just a great guy, and this is why I wanted Kevin Nugent gone. I think that Rossi Eames deserves a shot at the managerial, and you'll see it in these 4 games, and we lost today, but I guarantee you by the start of next season, we'll be able to bang in goals under Rossi Eames, and I think we can get results. Yes, you want an experienced head coach, but Rossi Eames has been at the club so long, and I think he deserves a shot at manager. And the way, even win, lose, draw, Rossi Eames after the match walks right over to the fans before shaking hands with anyone and claps us off. Respect that. That's what Kevin Nugent never did, and that's what I hated about Kevin Nugent. People didn't like Kevin Nugent because we were losing. I didn't like him because he never clapped us off. He didn't appreciate us. He tried to appreciate us in the press conference or interview, but he just avoided us. He cared more about the team, and we clearly care more about the team than a man who was at the club for 15 games and got us kicked out of the playoff race. So in Rossi we trust. I love the Bees. I'll see you later. Peace.